All right, first and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh, right? We do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah, right? Who are we? We are the children of light in this dark and gloomy world, right? It's the brothers from Sakari, Philly, Soja Yarumya.
How you mind?
Everybody in terms of war.
Right, and we just coming to give y'all a quick feed the flock, right? Feed the flock in this destined and destroyed time that we got now,
Right.
Ecclesiastes 3.
Ecclesiastes, I read.
No, Ecclesiastes 3 and 1, right? To feed these flocks in this last time, right? To feed the flock of the slaughter, because it's our people out here getting slaughtered, like that's getting slaughtered and getting massively incarcerated without justice, right? And getting basically getting lynched out on the street. You know what I mean, so read that. Start at 1.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, and verse 1. To everything there's a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Right. So everybody thinks that the Most High God is just all love, right? Love thy neighbor, right? And we gotta forgive and forget. Come on.
A time to be born,
right?
And a time to die,
right?
A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Verse 3.
A time to kill.
A time to what?
A time to kill, and a time to heal.
And a time to heal, right? And this is what we're going into. The 11th chapter. Hold that though. Drop down to verse 8.
Verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
Right, and it's coming to a time now that we're being shown that we gotta love our own people, right?
Shut that door for me right there. Salakia.
Yeah, Salakia, yo. Right, and it's coming to a time now that we gotta get to love our people, right? Because it's being shown that who our enemies is. It's being manifest who hate us. Read that part again. It's a time to what?
A time to love and a time to hate.
Right, so read that. Start at verse 1.
Verse 1. A false balance is an abomination to the Lord.
Right, so this God that y'all think that's all love, that's a false balance, right? So he would be unjust. He would be false. He would be falsely balanced, right? Read that again.
A false balance is an abomination to the Lord.
Come on.
But a just weight is a delight.
Right.
Is his delight.
A just weight, right? Loving and hating justly, right? That's what the Most High God does. He loves and he hates, and it's coming to a time now to where we gotta love our own people, right, and separate from the people who clearly don't like us, right? Get Matthew 24. Start at verse 3, right? Grab Malachi or Micah, Salat, Micah.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. We're going to start at verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
So this is what we're waiting on. We're waiting for the end of this society, right? When is it going to come? This is what the disciples asked the Messiah, right? So we are in the same spirit as the disciples was.
That's right.
So come on.
And Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach.
Right, so take heed that no man deceive you. And that's what's going on. A lot of our people have been deceived by these demons going around thinking that they love you. Matter of fact, jump to verse 7.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation.
For nation shall rise against nation. This is the Messiah prophesying about race wars. And how do we know that it's talking about that and it's not talking about America and Russia? Read.
Nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom.
There you go. That's going against empire. Right. So the nation against nation is talking about race against race, right? And this is what's coming up soon to America, right? It's race against race. Get Ezekiel 25. Read what you got. 4 and 7.
4 and 7. And I will make her
quote it and read it.
Micah chapter 4 verse 7.
Come on.
And I will make her the hoarded a remnant, and her that was cast far off, a strong nation. And the Lord shall shall reign over them.
Salaki, that's my fault. 5 and 7, Salaki.
5 and 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quote and read my fault.
Micah chapter 5, verse 7.
Come on.
And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people.
And we seeing this. The remnant of Jacob is amongst many people, right? We're being what they call
We're gentrified.
Yeah, we're being gentrified. We're seeing all these nations come into our community where at one point they said, hold up, y'all be by yourself, because if y'all come to our community, the price rates is going to come down, right? So now we're seeing that that they're getting pushed all around us. We're seeing all these races on each side of us. Come on.
As the dew from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men.
Right, so Jacob ain't going to wait for the Son of Man. When the Most High God put the Spirit on Jake, this what he going to do in these last days. Come on, verse 8.
And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles.
And the remnant of Jacob shall be amongst these dusty Gentiles. Come on.
In the midst of many people,
as
a lion.
Come on.
Among the beasts of the forest. As a young lion among the flocks.
As a young lion, what Jacob gonna do?
And teareth in pieces.
Right.
And none can deliver.
Right. He's gonna tear into pieces and none can deliver. Just come on a little bit. And he's gonna tear in pieces and none can deliver. Right. So the Bible prophesies about race wars. So what's up with y'all telling us to put the book down? Right. We should follow this. The book is telling us everything that's coming to pass, and we're seeing it. Like we're beholding it. So why should I put the book down if it's telling me what's going to happen next?
Exactly.
Right.
like it doesn't make sense, right? Actually, what y'all need to do, y'all blacks and Hispanics, y'all need to pick the book up because that's your heritage, right? And end up following your God and put down all these demonic gods, right?
Exactly.
The Islam, Christian, right? God, these ancient gods.
Catholicism.
Your God is the God of this Bible, right? A man of color, right? That's the Messiah. That's who you gotta follow. Read what you got, verse 12.
25 and 12.
Con.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25 and verse 12. Thus saith the Lord God, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
The Most High God is fitting to stretch his hand out. Just like how, remember, your parents would be like, listen, boy, if you don't, you keep going back and forth with me, I'm finna to stretch out and touch you. Right? So our Father is finna to stretch out and touch these nations.
Right.
Why? Because they done touched us. And they shouldn't have did that. So read that.
And I will cut off man and beast from it.
Come on.
And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword.
And these nations is going to fall by the sword. Read on.
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
The Most High God going to do what?
Lay my vengeance upon Edom.
The Most High God is going to stretch out his hand and lay his fierce anger upon these nations, starting with our chief enemy, right? It's these so-called white people, right? And I know y'all love him, he choking people out and everything, but he's still my neighbor, like he's still my brother, like I gotta love him. Like that's not what the Lord said. The Lord said, I'm gonna stretch out my hand upon Edom. Come on.
By the hand of my people Israel.
He's gonna lay his hand upon Edom by his people, right? So he's gonna do it, but he's gonna put the Spirit on us to start slaughtering y'all, right? The way y'all slaughter us, the Spirit gonna get put on us to slaughter y'all. Come on.
By the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh.
And that's the whole thing, because the black man and Hispanic man, y'all not angry enough to do the Lord's will. Like y'all don't have the spirit. The only spirit that y'all got on y'all is to kill another Hispanic man. That's the only spirit that y'all really got, right? To sell another black man a bundle, right? That's the only spirit that y'all got on y'all, right? It's to do more folly and wickedness. And the Lord is going to knock off our people right? It's going to start off from the house, from our house, and he's going to knock off these nations, right? But most chiefly, what we talking about today is that he's going to use us to afflict war on these other nations.
Right.
And this is what's coming to America. It's coming race war. And then a damn thing people can do about it. Right? It got people going around, they done killed Sandra Bland, Trayvon Martin, Eric Gardner, Martin Luther King, right? Rodney King, right? They killed all the kings, right? Look what they doing. They killing all the kings and got our people going around saying, can't we just all just get along? Right? I mean, like this is what they got our people just saying. Like, can we just all get along? But the Lord don't want that. Right? The Lord don't want us to get along. Why? Because he cut us differently than these other nations. So get Isaiah 13. Get Proverbs. Matter of fact, you already there. Oh no, you want it. Yeah, Proverbs here. What you got? 11. You gonna go there? Matter of fact, you can read Isaiah first, 13 to 15.
13 to 15, kind. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pits, to the sides of the pit. They that see shall narrowly. I'm on 14 slides. 13
and 15.
Kind. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
Come on.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Everyone is read the verse above it.
Kind. Verse 14.
Come on.
And it shall be as the chased roe and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
And this is what it's going to be when these race wars pop off. It's going to be like a chased roe, like a fierce animal chasing the deer.
Right.
Come on.
And they shall every man turn to his own people and flee, every one into his own land.
Right. And everybody going to start dealing with their own people, like they supposed to. Just only deal in commerce amongst each other, right? Do business and trades, right? I'm not supposed to learn your ways, right? I'm supposed to know and learn my ways, right? What do I do? What purpose do I got using Chinese sticks to eat food? That's not my heritage, right? I have to know my ways and practice my ways. You read 15?
We'll read 15 again. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Everyone that's found to these heathens, let's just all just get along. Let's hold hands, right? Y'all going to be thrust through, right? The Most High God is going to send angels of death, right? And put spirits on people to go and thrust through these demonic people of our own nation, right? Who want to cleave on to their oppressor, even though that they're stabbing them in the back. Like, and they're dripping and they talking about something, but listen, Jesus want me to tell you that he still loves you, right? I mean, even though you just stabbed me, he want me to tell you that.
Right.
We'll read that, 11 and 21.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 21.
Lamentations chapter 4.
Though hand join in hand.
Though what?
Though hand join in hand.
Though you want to hold hands, march together, right? They just killed this brother, put a knee on the brother back. George Foreman, the brother, George Floyd, right? They just put the knee on the brother back, right? Brother saying I can't breathe. I mean, everything hurt. My neck hurt. My back hurt, right? And this demon still got his knee on his neck, right? Though hand join in hand. Read again.
The wicked shall not be unpunished.
Though hand join in hand, right? That's not going to stop the Most High God from slaughtering these other nations.
That's right.
And again, starting chiefly with these white people, because they're boldly slaughtering and lynching our people. Right. And this is just modern day lynching, right? So they're just boldly lynching our people, right, on TV, right, and getting away with it.
What verse you want?
Lamentation chapter 4, 18.
4:18. Con. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 18.
Zechariah.
From the top, they hunt our steps.
They what?
They hunt our steps.
These demonic nations, they hunt our steps. You got 18. Read 17 real quick.
Con. Verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help and our watching.
So our eyes are failing for our vain help. What's vain, right? Donald Trump gave me a stimulus check, so that means he's a good and swell guy. Like even though reports came out that he done brought hotels right? This is I believe in the late 80s. Like he brought hotels, and when he brought his family through, he told them to put the workers, which was black people and Hispanic people, he said put them all in the back, so when I bring my family and my kids through, I don't want them to see their faces. Right? So I'm supposed to forget about that. You know what I mean? Like just because you gave me a $1,200 check, you know what I mean? Hell to the no. Read 17 again.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help and our watching. We have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Black, Hispanic man, wake up call. America cannot save you, right? You know what I mean? Like this is a wake up call for you, because if you don't know, now you know, right? And the Lord is putting the spirit on brothers to come and teach y'all this, because it's sad, but y'all don't know, because y'all been perpetually passed down through generation to love somebody who's slapping you upside the head. Right? So the Lord is putting the spirit on brothers to come and edify the flock, right? Of the slaughter. So read 18.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near.
Hold up, they hunt our steps that we can't what?
Go in our streets.
Listen, I'm only jogging down the block. And you tell me that I can't jog down the block? That you gotta come behind me and hunt me down like a damn animal? Right? Read it again, bro.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
This is our streets, right? This belongs to the Native Americans, right? That's our brothers. Right? So you just like like how you got your brothers.
This is family property.
This family property. Right. You got your brother, like yeah, I mean, like he can hold this. This is family.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, like this is our family, the Native Americans. So we're welcome to this land because it's our brethren. Yeah, I mean, y'all are the damn aliens, right? And the illegal immigrants, right? And y'all going to pay for it. Read 18 again.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled. For our end is come.
Right, our end is come. And our end has come to stop loving these damn demons.
Right.
Like the end has come for that. Like now it's the time to love our own people. We're past that. We're all equal, right? We're all just one people, right? This is the time that the Lord is going to put the spirit on Jake to hurt Esau, right? So read what you got.
Zechariah, what chapter?
What you had? 11 and 4.
11. Zechariah 11 and 4.
Yeah. That saith Zechariah
chapter 11 verse 4. That saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose oppressors, whose possessors slay them.
Who what?
Whose possessors slay them.
So the Most High God said for us to feed. This is our job, right? So people wondering like, oh, well, y'all Israelites, y'all prophesying everything. Y'all talking about the end before it come. So how about y'all pick up guns and go against the nation? Listen, y'all not our boss. Our boss told us to do this. Read that verse again.
Thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter.
Right, feed the flock, right, with wisdom and understanding. Because that's going to be the stability in these last days. Right, come on.
Whose possessors slay them.
Who possessors, right? Who you being possessed by? Right? You're possessing. Just like a car, just like a house, just like a pair of Jordans. You are possession, black man and Hispanic man. Right? Get it through your head. Come on.
And hold themselves not guilty.
And they get off. They get off scot-free. Right? 5 years. 2 years with good parole. Right? Come on.
And they that sell.
They that sell them.
They that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich.
He's letting you know who your enemies are. Who sold us? Right? This is simple. Right? I mean, they who sell them say, blessed be the Lord. Right? Blessed be their Lord. Matter of fact, get Psalms 109 real quick. You know what I mean? Blessed be their Lord. Right? Come on. For read that part again. Blessed be
the Lord, for I am rich.
This is what these demonic people say. Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, right? Blessed be America, right? The Most High God bless America, right? Listen, God is going to damn America.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean? And he's going to utterly burn her with nuclear fire. Right. So read 109 verse 5. Oh, hold that though. You gonna read that again?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 109, verse 5. And they have rewarded me evil for good.
And that's what they did to us. Just ask the Native Americans, right? The Trail of Tears, right? They done had rewarded, right, evil for good, right? I done showed these white women how to wash their behind, right? And they give me blankets and smallpox. Right. They rewarded my good for evil. Come on.
And they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love.
And hatred for my love. Every time we try to love them and try to treat them just like family, they only hate us even more. Come on.
Set thou a wicked man over him.
Do what?
Set thou a wicked man over him.
Right. There's an even more wicked person, right? Being controlling, right? The so-called white man. It's going to go into it. Come on.
And let Satan stand at his right hand.
Right. So he's being led by the spiritual demon Satan. Mm-hmm. Right. So why do you want to be friends with somebody who's being led by the spirit of Satan? This is what God's letting you know. Right. And set thou a wicked man over him, Satan. Right. At his right hand. Matter of fact, go to 7.
Verse 7. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned.
Right.
And let his prayer become a sin.
Come on.
Let his days be few.
Let this demonic man days be few. Come on.
And let another take his office.
And let another man take his office. Like Jacob, right? And his descendants, right? Let him take his office. Because guess what? We got next. Right? You know what I mean? We always had next in the spirit. And now we're going to head next in the physical. Right? So come on.
Let his days be few and let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless and his wife a widow. Let his children be continually vagabonds and beg.
And what?
And beg.
The white man is going to be eating through garbage cans pretty soon.
Oh, they already started begging.
Yeah, I mean, and we
started begging. We would have witnessed that, man. It's a bunch of homeless people on the street when you're walking around like it's coming there, man. We're getting there.
Yeah, and that's the Lord. He's doing that to bring witness to His word. Right. He's manifesting His word right in front of us. Exactly. And it's crazy because our people still just want to buck up against it. But guess what? Because the Lord said, because there's a small remnant, and that's all He really want. It's just like if you got a whole pizza, and you only want 2 slices. You really don't want the whole thing.
I just want to taste it.
I'm just cool with 2 slices. So that's all He really want. So if the message resonate, that's who it was meant for.
That's right.
I'm in with this. Get Zephaniah 3 and 8.
3 and 8.
Right, because but believe it or not, your enemy is your enemy. Your enemy is not the so-called black man and Hispanic man. Your enemy is not of your own nation. And let me just address this real quick, because you got people of our own nation saying what? If we just only just apply do what they saying, these cops, they won't harass us. Right. They won't choke us up. We just comply, and just be a little bit more easy. With them, and just sit up straight and do everything that they saying to do. But y'all don't understand, like when we have a dispute amongst ourselves, amongst your own people, that's what's called a civil dispute. Meaning like it's amongst brethren, it's amongst your own nation, right? When another nation comes and rapes your woman, or comes and hangs her, lynches her in the cell, or chokes your own brother out wide open on the street.
Right.
Exactly. That's what you would call a hate crime. That's what you would call an act of war, because it's one nation going against another.
That's right.
Exactly.
Right. So it's completely 2 different definitions. Even if you want to go that route, but again, this is what we're supposed to do, right, brothers and sisters that's in the truth, right? Even though it's okay to bear arms and whatnot like that, but the Lord told us to stay in the spirit, right, and lean upon His understanding, not upon ours, right, and don't get caught up in the world, right? But just to speak on it before it comes to pass. That's our job. Right. So, and our job is to do this too. 3 and 8.
It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3 and verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord.
Wait upon man.
Wait upon me, saith the Lord.
We supposed to wait upon the Most High God of Israel.
Right.
Right? That's who we supposed to wait on. Right? Not Donald Trump. Right? Not another man. We're supposed to wait on him. And he's going to direct our steps. Right? He's going to make our enemies our footstool.
That's right.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Come on.
Until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation.
And that's what he's going to do. This is why he said, wait upon him. Because I'm going to gather them all together in World War III and destroy them. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna bring them all there together in one ballroom party and then just murk everybody. Yeah, I mean, so wait ye upon the Lord, and he's directing our steps, and he's gonna slaughter our enemies. Right. So, but with that, you know, if brothers ain't got you got anything to say?
No, that's it.
That's it, man. Yeah, that's it.
Our praises. So with that, you know, we want to say, I mean, hopefully brothers and sisters is definitely edified. I mean, and we want to bid shalom.
Shalom.